Martin Bakole has signed a promotional deal with Eddie Hearn and a broadcast deal with DAZN in the United States, obviously. And there's the Sky Sports logo here too. So, I mean, all Matchroom fighters in the UK fight on Sky Sports. So yeah, Martin Bakole will now be part of Team Matchroom. His first fight will be his first fight under Matchroom will be in Liverpool on August the 2nd. That's on the Next Gen show. And he'll be facing, I think, just a random journeyman opponent. And after that, it's going to be pretty interesting because Martin Bakole and his trainer say that they're willing to fight anybody. And Eddie Hearn has quite a stable of heavyweights at the moment. Off the top of my head, he's got Anthony Joshua, obviously. And Bakole is a long-time sparring partner of AJ. So Eddie Hearn's got AJ. He's got Dylan White. He's got Filip Hrgović. He's got Derek Chisora. He's got Alexander Usyk. He's got Michael Hunter, who gave Bakole his first loss. Who else am I not thinking of? He has some kind of agreement with Povetkin. He's got, who else is there? Like Dave Allen, I think, is on a fight-by-fight basis with Eddie Hearn. So there's a pretty deep stable of heavyweights on the Matchroom roster at the moment. I mean, up until the PED issue, Jarrell Miller was also co-promoted. Well, actually, it wasn't co-promoted by Matchroom. He just had a deal with DAZN, but he was fighting on Matchroom shows. But anyway, that's by the by. Good acquisition, I think, for Eddie Hearn, Martin Bakole. And if he really is willing to fight anybody, there's some interesting matchups to be made there. Martin Bakole versus Povetkin. I'd like to see that. If Bakole really wants to make a splash on the world scene, then why not try and target a big name? So Bakole versus Povetkin is good. Bakole versus Usyk, if Usyk wants that smoke early. Bakole versus Chisora, Bakole versus Hrgović. Because again, Bakole and his trainer have been saying they're willing to fight anybody. His trainer, Billy Nelson. So yeah, let's see what Bakole is really all about. I've seen him a few times, obviously, but the only competitive fights I've seen him in was the Michael Hunter fight and the Marius Wack fight. Although the Marius Wack fight wasn't massively competitive, but Marius Wack is a known quantity, a very, very tough man with a tremendous chin. And he managed to stop Marius Wack. Never dropped him. Marius Wack has still never been down. But he did, manage to stop the guy. Wack has been stopped before, though. So, yeah, those are the two competitive fights. And obviously the Michael Hunter fight, he lost. And he looked really bad in that fight. Looked really slow and had issues. Maybe he'll be looking to run it back with Michael Hunter now that he's with Matchroom at some stage. Yeah. You wouldn't have thought that would be the first port of call for them. They'll probably want to go a different route first and then maybe run it back with Michael Hunter. So we'll see. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. How excited are you to see Martin Bakole mix it with some of the Matchroom heavyweights? How good do you think he is? How far do you think he can go? I know he gained this reputation in and around the gyms in the UK of being a really good fighter, and people were ranting and raving about him, and his trainer manager, Billy Nelson especially, was really, flying the flag and what have you. But is that all just hype? Is he actually not really particularly good? Is he genuinely a world level heavyweight? What can we read into the Michael Hunter fight? Did he underestimate him? Was Michael Hunter just a lot better than most people realized? Is it just the styles make fights thing where he couldn't deal with a mover? But if you put Martin Bakole in with a more stationary heavyweight who's world level, Bakole's going to be able to deal with him better? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Who do you think Martin Bakole could beat out of the Matchroom stable? Could he beat Derek Chisora? Could he beat, who else did I mention? Does Takam work with Matchroom? I think Takam maybe does work with Matchroom now, has some kind of deal with them. I certainly would not pick Martin Bakole to beat Hrgović. I think Hrgović, much better amateur, younger guy. I know Martin Bakole is supposed to be relatively young, but I'm a bit dubious about his official age. I wouldn't pick him against Hrgović, but hey, if he took on Hrgović and managed to win, that'd be a big deal. A real big deal. So we'll see. Drop your comments in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel. It's happening. I'm out. Join me on Patreon. I upload a minimum of 2 podcasts every single week, covering a wide variety of controversial topics, as well as live stream Q&A sessions. Take a look on screen right now at some of the podcasts I've produced so far. For just $3 a month, the equivalent of about £2 a month, you get access to all my new podcasts and my entire back catalogue of past podcasts, including my popular Confessions of a Nightclub Bouncer series. You can listen on your computer or on your smartphone or tablet by downloading the Patreon app from the Google Play Store or the App Store for free. The Patreon app also allows you to download each podcast in MP3. For less than the price of a cup of coffee, you get access to dozens of hours of exclusive content. It's easy to sign up, there's no contract, and you can cancel at any time. So come and join our community of free and critical thinkers by signing up with me here on Patreon today.